So is it my turn now?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
Yes,
Oh my
mister.
sir.
All right then. Okay. Well, hold on for a while. Okay. So, assalamualaikum and very good afternoon, everyone.
Waalaikumsalam.
I'm very happy to be here. But first of all, let me check. Can you hear my voice clearly?
Yes, sir.
Yes, mister.
Sir.
We can hear you.
Okay, good. No, because no, I'm trying to use my earphone. I mean the speaker. Usually I'm speaking directly to my laptop, but today I'm trying to use the speaker. So is it fine?
Very voice.
How
Very
about
fine.
this way? Is it still audible?
Yes, but a bit smaller, sir.
So small. Okay, so it means I have to hold the speaker this way then. Okay.
Okay.
Okay then. So well, first of all, I would like to say thank you to all of you, especially to the committee, to the what's this? HIMASINDA? Is that?
Yes, sir.
I'm not really familiar with these students' organizations because I'm still new here, and and also we've never met in campus. So this is HIMASINDA, and so today's how many divisions are meeting? How many divisions? I read there's Mendikbud.
Mendikbud, Mendagri,
Okay.
Menlu,
Okay.
Mensar, and Menkom.
Okay,
It's
all right.
five.
And the one is Sekjen for which division? Is it for all HIMASINDA or
It's for
For whole Imasinda, mister.
the cabinet.
oh the whole? All right. Okay. Then. Okay. Anyway, I think you need to brief me further on the organization structures because I'm not very familiar with that. Anyway, for today's topic, so again, I would like to say thank you to all of you, and I'm very happy to be here, especially for the new students, my members, those who are under my academic supervising, class 02 or 01. I'm sorry, 02, right? G, are you
02.
there?
Yes, I'm here. Yes, sir. Okay.
I think I noticed there's G here, and Fatin, are you in my 02 or 01?
Yes.
Oh, okay, right then. So I'm very thankful to all of you, especially to the committee, because this is the first time for me to see my students, those who are in 02 class, because I don't know, I've never met them in Zoom, and been teaching for the past 101. So I've been teaching 101 class. So I'm some faces there, but for 102, I think today is the first time for me to see like G. Are you there?
I'm here.
Oh, I can't see your face. Let me check.
Maybe
First time I see your face. Hey, there you go. Annie Brass.
Hi.
What's up, man?
Yes, sir.
Are you the one who's working as the what do you call the coffee? I don't know, the coffee.
No.
Oh, it's not you. Who's that? I forgot. Nibras or I forgot some Muhammad. I don't know. It's okay. But anyway, okay then, class. This is not the class. I was expected to talk on public speaking, but I've been not feeling well for quite some days, so I haven't prepared the slides. And also, I was informed that this is gonna be series. It's not only once. I thought I would handle like 1.5 session, 1.5 hour session, but it seems that I've got only 15 or 20 minutes. And also, it's gonna be series. It's not only once. Is that right? The committee?
Yes, sir.
It will be in series. Okay, like today. Today's sessions is gonna be more sessions coming up. Right?
Probably next semester, sir.
Okay. And well, okay then. So public speaking. I've been teaching class O1, huh? Like this semester, I'm teaching communication skills 2 for the for the O1 class. Right, and I think as far as public speaking is concerned, when it comes to learning how to perform in public speaking, I think especially the new students, I think in the next semesters, I don't know which semesters exactly, you're going to have one particular course on public speaking. I think, I don't know, is it English for public speaking or things like that? And anyone has got that course before? Seniors? Who's the 20 and 18 batch?
Okay, sir.
Yes, the public speaking is on fourth.
Okay, you have that course, right? I'm not kuliah.
Yeah.
It's a specific course on public speaking.
Public speaking. Yes.
Well, it's a good course, and I think for new students, so later on you're gonna learn more on how to improve your skills in public speaking in that particular course. But for this moment, I think, and especially for this 15 or 20 minutes ahead, I think I'm just gonna share with all of you, including the seniors also, you know, public speaking, not exactly on public speaking, but I'm gonna speak on something which is very basic to all of you, my dear students. Very basic as far as speaking English is concerned. Now, I want this to be a little bit communicative, so I'm not gonna speak for some time, and you are going to listen. I might ask you many times, so please respond to my what do you call my questions, okay? Right. Are you familiar with, as far as language is concerned, are you familiar with the first language and the second language?
Of course, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
First
sir.
language and the
Yes,
second
sir.
language, right? Okay. Like us, Indonesian, all of us are Indonesians. So what is our first language?
Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Answer.
Great. So our first language is Indonesians, and of course there must be another language, which is the local language that you're using in your city, perhaps. Okay. So if you are from Medan, you might want to consider Medanese language as your first language also, because you are using it in your neighborhood, in your city, in your town. Okay. So in addition to Bahasa Indonesia, so your local language. If you are from Java, so Javanese language is also your first language. If you are from Bandung, from Jawa Barat, those who speak Sundanese, so Sundanese might be considered your first language. Okay, and the first language is also considered as the mother tongue. That's your mother tongue. Okay. Right. Now, what about the second language? For us, how about English? Can we consider English as a second language?
Yes, of course, because we
Okay.
are learning. It's our course, I mean.
Yeah. Okay. So other languages other than Indonesian language and your local dialect or local languages can be considered as a second language. So English, if you learn Japanese, also it's considered as a second language, right? Now, say for example, how about the American people? American people, those who are living and grown up and born in America, what are their first language? What's their first language?
English.
Of course, English.
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 As a
Okay.
native.
So their first language is English, okay? And if they learn another language, like for example, if they learn Bahasa Indonesia, so what is Bahasa Indonesia?
Second language.
It's second language, okay? So it's the other way around. We consider English as the second language because we don't speak it. We don't speak it when we were kids or we were young. Okay, so English is our second language. But the American people, the Americans who are learning Bahasa Indonesia, they must consider Bahasa Indonesia as their second language, right? Do you agree on that?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if a language is if a language is our first language, then the person who are speaking the first language is called the native speaker. The person who is using the first language in his or her life, we call him or we call her native speaker. So like us, for example, we as Indonesian. So who are we? What kind of native speaker are we?
Bahasa.
Or
Yeah,
Indonesian
bahasa
native.
Indonesia.
Indonesia.
So we are
Native
Indonesian native speakers. We are the expert of Bahasa Indonesia, and we can teach all those Americans, man, over there. We can teach them Bahasa Indonesia, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
correct.
Yes. And those American who were born and grown up speaking English and speak English as their first language, we consider them to be native speakers of English. Okay, English native speakers, Americans, British, Australians, and all those people who were speaking English as their first language. Okay, class. The reason why I'm asking you these two phrases, the first language and the second language, has something to do with the very basic how to approach learning English as a second language. Because for us, all right, for us, English is the second language. Now, I don't know if the committee has already shared my topic, my today's topic. My today's topic, I offered a title, Speaking English Mastery, Learning or Acquiring. Learning or acquiring. There are two words, okay? Either learn or acquire. Are you familiar with the verb acquire?
Definitely not.
Can anyone spell for me acquire? It's similar to learn, to acquire. To acquire has similar meaning, not exactly the same, but similar in meaning. So can anyone help me to spell the word acquire?
Fire.
A
ACQUIRE.
Q-U-I-R-E.
A C
Q
Q
U
I
I
R
R
R
E.
E. All right. Okay, 100 for all of you. That's great. So it's acquire. Acquire is another verb similar in meaning to learn. Okay, learn, just learn, learning. The noun of learn is of course learning. It's a gerund, learning, and acquire, the gerund of course acquiring. But there is one particular noun for acquire, which is acquisition. It's similar to acquire, acquisition. You might want to look up in the dictionary later on. So it's acquire, acquisition. Now, the way, say for example, like us Indonesian language, you told me that Bahasa Indonesia is our first language, our mother tongue. Okay, and why is the reason we consider that as our first language, Bahasa Indonesia?
because we born with
Because we are born
Indonesian Indonesian
Yes.
parent.
Yeah, when we okay, to Indonesian parent, yes, all right. But it's not only that, because when you were born, since you were born and since you were kids, you are speaking that language. You are using that bahasa Indonesia in our at home, with your friends, with your neighbors, with everybody around you when you were kids. And that is the reason why we are why we consider bahasa Indonesia as our first language. Now, can you still imagine as kids, small kids or babies, perhaps? Can you still imagine how did you learn bahasa Indonesia?
Copying from others.
Copying from others, okay. Do you have a teacher when you were a baby? Bahasa
Your
Indonesia teacher?
mother.
Yes. My
Our mother,
parents.
parents, yes.
Our
Are
parents.
not your teacher, they are your mom, they are your father.
So they teach us.
Yeah, teaching you, but there is no such a thing as teacher, right? Only when you are at school, when you are start to learn Bahasa Indonesia at school, then you have a Bahasa Indonesia teacher. But when you are kids, I mean your moms, they don't introduce you when you are 3 years old. Hey, my baby, I am your Bahasa Indonesia teacher. She never taught you that way. But what did she do to teach you? Can you still remember that?
Mm,
They're talking to us.
yeah, dear.
Of course, they're talking to you. Okay. What else? Did your mother teach you similar to your teacher at school?
No.
The way she
No.
approached
No.
you? No. Okay. How different it? Can you share with us?
They give us like simple words for us.
Simple words. Okay. Okay. Start with simple words. What else? Perhaps you want to share like your feeling while you are learning or start learning Bahasa Indonesia with your mom. Perhaps you want to remember your feeling or whatever. What did you feel at that time? Did you feel that you are learning Bahasa Indonesia at the time?
No.
No.
You didn't, right? I mean, your mom didn't act like she was in front of you. Hey, come here, my baby. You are 3 years old. I'm gonna teach you Bahasa Indonesia. Okay, this is a book. Ini adalah buku. Okay. If you are hungry, kalau kamu lapar, makan nasi. Saya makan nasi. Is that the way your mother taught you Bahasa Indonesia?
Maybe.
Maybe.
No.
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 It's not.
Okay, man. Come on. If you, only in SD, sekolah dasar, if you met your Bahasa Indonesia teacher, okay, class, let's start our class. Today we're gonna study SPO. Do you know SPO? S is subject,
Subject.
P is predicate, O is object. Did your mother did that way to you?
No. It's
No.
Of course
not.
Oh, so it's different, okay? So what is the difference? It's when you are learning your first language with your mom, you didn't feel that you are learning. Do you agree on that?
Yes, very.
Yeah.
You didn't feel it, right? I mean, first because your mother didn't tell you that you are going to learn Bahasa Indonesia when you are still 3 years old, 4 years old, or 5 years old. Your mom, your dad, when they are teaching you Bahasa Indonesia, they didn't tell you, hey, my kids, now you are gonna learn Bahasa Indonesia. They didn't tell you that. Instead, what did they do to you?
Just talk to us.
Just speak, okay? Start with a very what do you call, anything which is possible for you. Like if you are 3 years old, you might want to start with the alphabet A B C A B B C C, things like that, okay? Or perhaps later on. Anyone here has already taken the psycholinguistics?
Yes. Uh,
Who's that saying yes?
yeah, psycholinguistic course of psycholinguistic kayak the stage of occurring.
Sorry, who's that speaking? I'm not.
Yeah.
Dianti
Oh,
Harsati.
Danti. Okay, Danti. Yes. Oh, you have taken the psycholinguistics. That's great. I mean, you're quite familiar with what I'm talking now. Okay. All right. Okay. Good. Okay. So this is the point. When you started learning Bahasa Indonesia with your mom or with your dad or whoever around you at that time, you didn't feel that you are learning that language. Okay, so that's one of very important point. You didn't feel that you are learning, but actually you are learning the language. What else?
Uh, Before learning a mother tongue, we have a process and stage to acquiring the first language, like the babbling stage, one-word stage, or means holoprostic stage, two-word
Okay.
stage, telegraph
Okay,
stage.
that's the stage. Oh, I have already 5 minutes. 5 minutes more. Okay, I haven't got into my points yet. Uh, anyway, so other than that, uh, when you started learning Bahasa Indonesia when you were still kids, did you think of assignment? Oh man, I have to submit the assignment, man. Oh, I was under pressure. I have to type, I have
it's
to
not.
read. Did you think
No,
that way?
sir.
No.
No. Were you happy at that time?
Yes, of
Yes.
course.
Yes, you are happy. You know, you start when you are improving your speaking skills when you are still a baby. You are happy. It was fun, right? Do you agree with me?
Very, sir. Very.
Yes. So the first point, you didn't feel that you are learning, and the second point, you don't have anything to worry. You are enjoying that, the learning how to speak the first language. Now, because I have only 5 minutes more, so the thing that I'm going to share at this moment is this. Now, when you start learning the second language, in this case, is English. Sorry, let me try to highlight. So the way that you are using to learn your first language, your first language when you are still kids, you might want to call this is the to acquire. That's the acquisition. What is the characteristics of the acquisitions? You didn't feel that you are learning. In other words, it's unconscious, indirect way of learning. You don't feel that you are learning, but you did learn that. Okay, number one. And number two, you really enjoy that moment of learning. Fun, no burden, no, you don't think of Simon, you don't think of anything, you just enjoy that. Two characteristics of the acquisition or acquiring. But when you start learning English, be it in SD, SMP, SMA, and now you are in university, mostly you realize when you are in the class, whether it is offline, in the classroom, or in the Zooming, online, virtual, you feel that you are learning. And after that, what else did you think when you are learning speaking English in the class? Did you feel of submitting your assignment?
Yes,
Yes.
of course.
Are you happy when you are doing your assignments?
No.
Sometimes no.
Sometimes no.
Yes, sometimes no. So this is the point that I'm going to share to all of you is this, my dear students. So when it comes to learning English, why we approach that as if we are acquiring our Bahasa Indonesia? In other words, try to make it not what do you call, not the intended learning. Make it as if you don't feel that you are learning. How? By doing English with your hobbies. I think all of you have shared your own hobbies, right? Reading, playing music, singing, and what else? Watching movies. All these are hobbies. If you learn English by doing your hobbies, or in doing your hobbies, you put English inside that, then you're gonna get some effects of acquisition. You learn without feeling that you are learning, and also you are enjoying your moment of speaking. I don't know if did you get my points, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And it is and having been in a club like this, like the organization which is English organization, I think it's a very fortunate to all of you, and I'm very sorry to hear that none of my O2 class, none of them is in our in the organizations. Hikmatun,
Yes, sir.
are you members of this organization?
No.
Oh, I don't know. Even G, what happens in one O2? There is nobody joining the club.
No, sir, not yet.
Not yet. Okay, so please, I would very happy if you would join this group, and also Kashi and Difan and others. You might want to, approach approach the one O2 class, so that they might want to join this club, because this is one of the ways for you to start learning speaking English without feeling you are learning, and also with enjoyment. This is club. You need this club, you need this environment, you need these circles in order to express more of your feelings in English. And that's my first point. And my second point is to all of you, also to the seniors, the fans, the aunties, and cashies, and also who's the leader again? I forgot.
Muhammad
Your
Isa Daud, Mister.
not today. Today, the first speaker for today. Who's that? Let me.
The
This Mendikbud. Mendikbud. Not familiar.
Oh,
This one. Pasha.
Oh, okay.
Pasha. Is that?
Asha is
Yeah.
the host, sir. The
Pasha is what?
The
Uh,
host of this event.
Oh, the host. Oh, host of the event. So, okay. So Pasha, you are similar to like Kashi or what?
for
Mendikbud. So this.
yeah, I'm the advisor at Mendikbud.
Oh, okay. So you are the senior, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So my next message or point goes to all of you, my dear students, including the seniors too. When it comes to speaking English, it's nothing else. It's speaking. You need to speak, and when you speak, you are going to share your messages, your feelings, your emotions, anything in your mind. So you need to speak it, just like you speak Bahasa Indonesia. From the beginning, when it comes to the introduction, it's like anybody. My name is this. Okay, I want to introduce myself. My hobby is reading. That's it. Goodbye. My name is one. My hobby is goodbye. Oh, what are you speaking of? What? Right. So this is the time for you to improve your speaking skills. So public speaking is the next steps, but I really, really hope to all of you, especially the seniors, man, ahead is gonna be tough for all of you, especially when it comes to speaking English. If you don't really do your best in practicing speaking, it's gonna be a little bit problem for all of you in the future when it comes to speaking. Right. So Adanasar, I think my time is over. So is that all?
Yep.
Yes, sir. I couldn't meet before. Thank you, sir.
Okay then.
It was so.
If there is any questions,
What?
I'm happy I'm happy to accept that. So we can hold on for a while as an asar, ya.
Yeah.
Let me check the messages then.
Makanya kita tuh adain ECG ini, itu fungsinya untuk mempersiapkan kalian ikut elite competition. Di sini kita bakalan sharing-sharing gitu.
Kayaknya harus ikut ya Givanka nanti.
Dan buat teman-teman juga
Guys,
jangan.
can I share some points?
Yes, of course, Mister.
Okay, so like the movie, the short movie competition. Who's gonna be the judge?
Last
Is it
year,
among you?
Sir Ian.
Oh, okay. So the lecturers.
Yes.
Okay, right.
And
Okay then.
so do the writing and the speech would be the jury would be the lecturer.
Okay, great then. Did they inform you about the assessment? I mean the assessment scheme. Like for example, you know, like short movies. What are some assessment scheme like? Do you understand the assessment scheme?
Yes, of course, Mister.
Like like the scoring, the percentage, you know, because these short movies or whatever things like that, it has to do with the cinematography. You know, it's like you know the pictures, taking pictures. You know, the I mean the skills in taking pictures, and then what else? Actions, and also. Yeah, like a visual effects or whatever. So it's all have something to do with the cinematography. So
Yes, of course, sir.
I mean the cinematography and things and all things related to that is not really our core skills, because you know I think this is my personal observations, since we are the English students. I mean majoring in English, so I think somehow rather, because I would consider you know, if you follow my points, my presentation, if you follow a bit of that, I mentioned something like learning English in that indirect ways, learning English, be it speaking especially, because I mean listening and then reading and writing, okay, we need it, but speaking, I would consider this the most challenging skill for all of you. I mean speaking. I wonder if all of us can make English, speaking English as if you are speaking Bahasa Indonesia. Our feeling, you know, and I really noticed and observed. I mean, if not all of you, most of you still have some problems in the feeling, because when you speak English, you don't feel like speak like a Bahasa Indonesia. You still speak the second language. You have to think, and you are worried. Oh man, I'm making mistakes, and I don't observe that you are really speaking English as if you're speaking Bahasa Indonesia. In other words, speaking English, I would consider, you know, this is my personal, you might want to disagree with me, but this is my personal observation, that speaking English is the most challenging skill for all of us. And you know, like these events and the likes, be it elite or whatever you might want to call later on, some other activities, I would consider all of this as one of the ways in order to learn English, not like learning in the classroom, you know. You don't feel like you are learning, and suddenly you can just pick it up. You pick up the language. Suddenly you realize, I mean, I can speak it. I don't know how could I speak it, because you didn't really learn it in the classroom. You know, in the classroom you have the teacher, you have the lecturer, you have to do some assignment, exercise, and oh man, this is just so tough for me. You got this feeling. But if you have some these activities, you know, like competition, elite, or whatever you want it, you know, you want to make it later on. This is one of the ways in order for you to forget all these classroom activities, you know, all this assignment, just put yourself in that and be happy and things like that. So, but of course, your major focus at this moment, I don't say that this is not important for you. You know, like cinematography and visual effects and photography and all this, you know, skills which are not really into English. It's not your major concern. So I would, I don't know, you know, I would consider that the weight of the scoring of those skills should be, you know, somehow or other should be less. If you put like 100%, let's say there are two major assessments points: English point and the cinematography point. If there are two, I would consider, let's say, for example, let's say, okay, this is just for you to imagine. Let's say for English core, I mean the English speaking and then English writing, English expressions, especially speaking, because in the movie, I didn't see people speaking. They're either reading, narrating a story, or speaking, but just let's just finish this one, man. There's only 1-2 expressions and the rest is action, door, and stuff like that. I don't say that this is not fun. This is fun, but maybe, I don't know, you might want to put some more weight on your English core speaking. Put some more speaking inside that, in addition with your action. So perhaps if 100%, I would give, like, say, for example, 70%, 70 for the English skills, and the 30 would be cinematography, visual effects, and actions, and all that. Okay. I don't know if you agree on that, but it's not your concern. It's the lecturers, the judge lecturers. But if you are also the judge, if you are judging among your friends, I might want to offer that the scoring scheme would be something like that. Put more weight on the English speaking, or English writing, things like that. I don't know. What do you think, guys?
I'm agree with Mr. Bambang. I think we should put more a dialogue, right?
Yeah, I mean, and even like this moment, from the beginning until the end, I was very happy at the beginning. The MC started with speaking English and everybody introducing his or her names in English, but with some short expressions. My name's, my hobby, that's it, man. My name's, my hobby, that's it, man. You might want later on, because there are still new students, but for the senior students, you might want to speak more, just to introduce to your juniors that you really feel when you're speaking English. So this, like this moment, these sessions, I would suggest to all of you to strictly speak in English, if possible. 0 Indonesian, something like that. This just wanted to be more comfortable with English, be familiar with English, and English is just our part of it. English is our blood, so just be happy with that. How to reach into that moment, and this club, these kind of organizations, I think this is the place where you can. I mean, you don't expect anywhere else. Do you expect to speak English in any other organization, in other club or community? Do you have it?
No.
I think this is the only organization, because all of your classmates or your friends are English majoring. You have all the reasons to speak English. If you join any other organizations, other departments, you don't expect people to speak English with you, because they don't really care with English. But we are here as English students majoring in English, and you have all the reasons to force yourself, but with the fun and happy ways. I don't know how to make it, but we can talk on more. In fact, my introduction to my presentation just now, I would expect many of you would ask further, but I don't know. The time is not enough, perhaps. Yeah. All right.
I think we should use more like full English on the next meeting for.
I mean, it's not a must. Come on, it's not my point. My point is how to enjoy.
Yeah, I know, but
be happy, man. I mean,
by the way, thanks for.
Yeah, I wish we dream. All of us dream that in the future. I don't know. The sooner is the better. You start feeling comfortable with English, enjoy speaking English, and of course with all these movie making and all these activities. This is just one of the ways. I really put big hope to all of you guys. I mean the HIMASINDA. This is my only hope. I mean, you are with your friends, your peers. I think you can be like I don't know. Like a motivator, to motivate all of us together, how to make it into a reality. I wish in the future that when we come to campus, we have like special day perhaps Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever we meet, whenever we face, we speak English. I would dream that to come true in our English department. At least, if not every day, one day, if not everywhere, perhaps, I don't know, perhaps in the office, the jurusan, or anywhere. I don't know. I just wish that someday people would feel, oh man, we have to speak English because we are English students major. I don't know. Do you agree with that? Or what do you think?
I agree with that.
I couldn't agree
I
more.
agree with you, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for the advice.
All right, you can go on. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting you, Dinda. You want to say something else? You can continue.
You're not interested.
I'm taking your time, huh?
No.
No, it's okay, sir. Really, like it's for our future, for our better future, right?
Oh, Isa is there, huh? I see Isa there.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
So what's next after this, man?
What's next?
What's next? I mean,
Think that
we don't want to just spend like the whole time, discussing on.
I know.
We want
I
something more than this, I mean, this is not enough. I mean,
I know, sir.
And it is not only for the new students; it's also for the seniors. All the seniors should be in. Make as many of you stay together, and we, okay, let's speak English, man. I know, you know what I mean.
Yes, I know, sir. That's why in this event that we hope we connected with the new student in 2020. And then after this, we can continue. We can learn, sharing together with them to prepare for this competition and everything. That's why I love it, this event. And I'm really appreciated that you are really full of fire, sir, on this event. I'm really appreciated.
Okay.
Thank you, Pak Bambang. Thank you, Diti.
Thank you, guys.
Ya, sedikit menjawab tadi beberapa advice Pak Bambang. Sebenarnya ECG ini juga kalau offline dulu itu diadain 1 minggu sekali tiap hari Jumat jam 10. Itu masuk SKS wajib para maba. Itu ada English Conversation Gathering. Biasanya itu di ruang rektor kita ngumpulnya.
Can you start with English, Pasha? I would love to hear you in English. I don't know. Do you feel happy with that? If not, then you can just go on.
Yeah, we usually do this in previous semester when we meet each other offline. No corona, no pandemic. Yeah, we every Friday at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. We meet, we talk, basically we give a conversation, we gather there, and sometimes we give a material about this competition, a little bit, and more talking and conversation.
And don't forget, Pasha, that we know each other.
Yeah.
The important things. We know each other and we can grow and study and sharing together. And we hope.
I think it's an interesting point, to know each other, to be like a family, because I mean, if that's very important to be in a club and you feel like members of the family, when you feel that all of you are learning, and when you are learning mistakes, and when you make mistakes, sometimes it's a bit funny and you can laugh at your friends, you can laugh at yourself, you can laugh together, because if you don't feel like a family, when somebody is laughing at you, you might want to feel like personal and you got a little bit angry. It's not like that, it's not good. I mean, a family is, it's good. I mean, yeah, I mean, to know each other, how to feel it like one big family. You have one, the same motivation, the same objective, the same, you want to grow, to improve your English together, you're speaking English together, and and you might want to commit mistakes together, and you laugh together, things like that. Yeah, I mean, that's interesting point.
Yeah, so I think that's all our agenda for today. Thank you for all the participants for joining us. Before we leave, we will have a photo session. Please, all of you, turn on all the camera so we can take a screenshot.
Wait ya.
Come on. Okay.
Rek.
It just take a little bit longer because my laptop's.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay.
Sekarang yang kedua ya, sebentar.
Done?
Oh, maaf pegel.
Regito, do you want me to help? I can help you.
It's done.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Regita.
So what's next, Kak Pasha?
What's next is not. Yeah, it's end here, everyone. Our first and last ECG this year. Hopefully, we met offline at campus September, yeah. I mean,
Probably September.
Probably. We wish Corona is gone away, so.
Yeah, so thank you guys.
Okay, thank you everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr.
Stay
Sharif,
safe,
Mr.
stay healthy,
Bambang.
and stay happy.
And
Learn
you
English.
too, sir.
Thank you, Mister.
Thank you,
Very
Mr.
good
Sarif.
afternoon and assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay.
Makasih semuanya.
Thank you.
Yang berarti yang udah boleh leave ya, nggak apa-apa ya?
Thank you.
Go wild.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Udah. Kayaknya.
Masih ada ya?
Masih nih, Destiara Berta.
Tidur. Itu.
Dah.
Yeay. Clap, guys. Thank you.
GGWP.
Kakak Pasha bagus banget. Kakak Pasha semangat belajar.
Pecah.
Without
boleh buka.